campaign story. Okay, it says updated October 16, 20. Jaguar Wright has been improperly imprisoned. She was arrested, spent 2 weeks in a Dade County jail, and also spent nearly 2 weeks in a Cook County jail within the state of Illinois. She is now home, but is still facing child abduction charges in an upcoming trial in Chicago. The state claims that she kidnapped her son last year during a time when the son was staying with her. Since then, the son has agreeably spent time with the father and the summer with Jaguar, all agreed upon by both parents, both co-parenting. On September 26, 2016, Jaguar was taken into custody at the Miami International Airport. After nearly 2 weeks there, she was extradited to the state of Illinois. The abduction charges were still in effect from 2015 because they were never addressed. That being the case, Jaguar sat in a Cook County jail awaiting release, and now having to establish legal counsel in Illinois, Florida, and Pennsylvania. Legal costs can get as high as $25,000 for the felony charge of abduction and as low as $15,000. We, her friends, family, and fans, have created this legal defense fund to aid her in her fight to clear her name and release of these charges. Whether you know her by her given name, Jacqueline or Jaguar, she has been a blessing to many of us. We are simply now asking for any type of help that is in your heart to provide. Listen to her music and her words, and let her voice speak to you. She has shared her gifts with the world, and now we in the world have a chance to share our gifts with her during this time of need. We will appreciate any contribution this site that will help with the legal fees. You can also send words of encouragement to her social media accounts listed below. Okay, so I wanted to see where her GoFundMe was because I was going to do a video. Y'all know I said that I was going to do commentary on what's going on, right? And I was at work, so I couldn't do a video until after work. So I wanted to see where her GoFundMe was before I did my video, because I keep hearing, everybody says she could get bailed out. She could get bailed out. She could get bailed out. But nobody's bailing her out. Like, I'm like, okay, so go bail her out. Send the money to the person that's going to bail her out. I mean, like, what? So what's stopping you? The GoFundMe hasn't reached its goal? What? Huh? I mean, like, no one's talking about how she don't have a resident. I mean, like, when you say that Jaguar can get bailed out, what are y'all talking about? She can go get bailed out. If she ain't got nowhere to go when she get bailed out, no, she can't get bailed out. I mean, like, why do I keep hearing this over and over? It's just kind of getting irritating after a while, because you're like, okay, well, okay, let's just go bail her out then. I mean, like, huh? What's the problem? What's the problem? Now we got Jag coming out here saying herself she can't get bailed out. And here King Payne coming out saying that he don't care what Jag say or the social worker. He called and they said that she can still get bailed out. So I understand where people are kind of like, okay, well, is he scamming or what? I'm not the one to come out and say stuff like, say it that way. But I mean, damn. Like, you kind of look at it like, okay, well, is he trying to, prolong this? I mean, like, is he trying to stall it? I mean, she still can. I don't want to say that she can't, because I know people may stop donating to the GoFundMe if I say that. So let me just say that she still can. And, everybody call if you want to call. Well, you said in Sean David Way earlier that, people keep calling. Why would you tell them to call after the fact just to go and see? I mean, I'm not the one to be calling and doing all that shit. I just so happened to run across this shit right here. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but Jag been down this road before. And it says on here that she was the one to make this GoFundMe, whatever this was. And you see how much she made, right? I read it. This was the story about why this was created, why she need the money for this. $25,000 to $15,000. Y'all heard it. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Here we go again. Here we go again. Jag been through this. Just from doing different things. Getting herself into different things. She's sitting here making it seem like she's on Sean David way earlier talking about, now can y'all see? Can y'all see that they, that they actually, are trying to silence me? Can y'all see it now? That they don't want me to come out here and say what I've been saying about what's going on in the world? I just want to know, can y'all see that now? That they trying to make it seem like I'm crazy? Then in the next breath, she talking about everybody in there crazy, that they had marked everybody incompetent. That the doctor in there just marking everybody down. You incompetent, you incompetent, you incompetent. Like Oprah giving away cars and shit. Doctor in there just having a ball. Doctor don't want to work. Fuck it, you incompetent. So you telling me somebody who in there for a traffic ticket, he marking them incompetent too? Or is it that just where you are as far as your cell block and what area you in that jail, you're just surrounded around other people who are like you, who take medication and shit, and you around there talking to them, right? And dialoguing with them of what's going on, right? And they got something going on with them mentally too. Of course, you around people who like-minded like your ass. Of course, they all finna be telling you about their stories of being incompetent. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? Y'all, this shit crazy. The back and forth. She can get bailed out. She can't. She can. She can't. She can. I mean, damn. I kind of got a head. I'm like, okay, this shit is just irritating. It's like, okay, somebody else not bailing her out. Okay, so they not bailing her out. Toke not bailing her out. Okay, so now you gonna bail her out? So now you don't believe Jag. Jag lying. Jag ain't never came out here and said that she can't bail out. Now Jag coming out saying I can't bail out because they sending me to this, that, and the other. Now they saying, oh no, she can't. Jag don't know. Jag crazy them. Jag on them medications, y'all. She could get bailed out. Don't believe what Jag's saying. Jag off a good one right now. They done gave her the meds and shit. Yeah, don't listen to what Jag got to say and shit. Jag can get bailed out. All right. Okay. So go, huh? So Jackie can bail out. Okay, so go bail her out. Oh, well, she ain't got no home. We ain't got no address for her. But she can get bailed out. Well, no, that means she can't bail out if she don't have an address. That means she can't. Okay, you know what? Look, Look, this ain't. We're not in college, y'all. We're not in college. We don't need no tutors for this shit. Okay? All right. We don't need to sign up for no tutor classes for what's going on. This shit just straight. It is self-explanatory. All right? It's not that complicated at all, as people trying to make it seem. Okay? All right. Jag in there, she need to be in there trying to talk to some lawyers, you know what I'm saying, is she using her phone calls to actually call the important people that she need to be calling? Huh? I guess she looking at Sean David Wade and King Payne as her workers or her handlers or some shit. Like what? What y'all tell me what y'all think about this other GoFundMe. I'm sitting here trying to figure out where the GoFundMe at that's recent, and this shit pop up. This shit pop up. Now, I was looking at a little bit of Sean David Wayne. And he's talking about, what Tokyo Tony gonna do? You gonna help her when you out? You said you was gonna help her while she in, and you didn't. You gonna help her while she out? Of course, we know you not. Maybe she not. But what if she did? Well, how Jag gonna keep paying the $5,000 rent for a house in Shreveport? How can Jag making it seem like Jag making it her job, like if the GoFundMes and donations is like her job or something like that. Like if that's like every 2 weeks, she just getting paid from the GoFundMes and shit. We go to work, we know we finna get paid every 2 weeks, right? Okay. Jag is using these GoFundMes and shit like that. Like, that's her job. Like, it's going to be paying her every 2 weeks to take care of all her needs and stuff. There is no... Then Jag talking about, well, if I get out, I could go to the outpatient program. Now, do we really believe that Jag is going to go to an outpatient program, y'all? I'm tired of saying the same shit over and over. Do we really think Jag finna go and check into an outpatient program? We already know she not, okay? All right. But, again, I wanted you guys to see... And I posted a screenshot as well, right? This is a different funding thing that was in 2020 that she started. I mean, how many motherfucking campaigns she got going on out here and shit? This is crazy. Then you seen the recent ones where people donated recently in 2023 on this GoFundMe. And she was the one. It's reading it like somebody else is doing it, but she was the one who unless it's somebody else with them initials, it was somebody. It looked like it was her who started this funding thing right here, and she got over $2,000 and some dollars. I mean, like, you going back and forth to jail and shit, and then you want people to make up GoFundMe and shit to get your ass out when you the reason why you in there. So all the times you went to jail, it wasn't your fault. They just pretty much just like, yeah, we gonna keep an eye on her. Yeah, and so what was the reason before? I showed him reading the letter. Well, the little the little campaign proposal that whoever wrote it up. I showed him read anything in there where it said that, that they trying to silence you or nothing. Okay? What is really going on? So she been doing this shit, y'all. I wanted y'all to see that. She been doing this. This ain't her first. Yeah. I was shocked. I did not think that will pop up when I'm looking for the GoFundMe, the regular one, to see how much. I didn't even go look at the other damn GoFundMe. When I'm reading this, I'm like, what the fuck? This was my first time seeing this. So I was like, let me upload this shit in case anybody else haven't saw this. And it's still up, I think. It ain't ended or nothing. People just on there. Imagine if they trying to go on there and put a GoFundMe in for the recent GoFundMe, and this shit pop up. No telling if they old or whatever. They may think this the motherfucking one and shit. They ain't finna read all that shit to see which this one ain't it. I mean, damn, this is crazy, you guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I mean, like, I'm just like, you know what? All this stuff is just irritating. It really is. It's irritating. I don't even know what the fuck else to say. That's just what she do. She just do this. Then I even seen on the thing where somebody left a message and sent her some money and was like, I'm going to keep you and Gerald in my prayers. So you got Gerald running around while you making this little funded thing? Is you serious? And this was, she made this in 2020, but why do I see 2016 and shit on some of the payments? I'm going to put a screenshot of that too. I think she updated it to 20 or something. Like this all, so your best thinking is just to come up with some fucking GoFundMes? Like you can't think of no other way to make no fucking money? This your best thinking. And you in there trying to act like you know what the fuck going on. Like you know what you diagnosed with. Like like your ass know what the protocol is, what should be done, how they need to run it. Yeah, and you telling everybody you want to think you know every fucking thing and wonder why your ass locked up right fucking now and shit. Wonder why your ass locked up. I say Jackass is crazy than the mug. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this stupid ass shit. Tell me in the comments, all right? I'm going to let y'all go.